What up, YouTube? It's your boy, and today we've got Michael.
Hello.
And what did you do today?
I won a box.
You won a box?
Yeah, I won this box. I already opened it though.
Anything good?
No.
Awesome. Cool.
No.
Well, what were you playing today?
I was playing Sky Striker.
Awesome. And how many rounds?
It was 4 rounds.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, let's see what you were playing today.
All right, we got 3 Ray, pretty obvious. This is the lifeblood of the deck. But anytime you see this, your room percentage goes way up. So you gotta play 3 of that. 3 Ash Blossom, just the best generic hand trap. Then last for the monsters, I played 2 Ghost Ogre. I wanted to play another hand trap, and I felt like this was the next best one to main deck because it can hit the mirror match really well. It's pretty good against all the combo decks. It's good against pendulums. Even against True Draco, you can hit their diagram. It just has a lot of different uses. So, but I didn't want to run 3 of it because I never want to see more than 1 of it. So there's that. That's all the monsters. For the Sky Striker spells, 3 Engage. Obviously, it searches everything. And it's Pot of Greed. 3 Widow Anchors, also obvious. 3 field spells. This one's a little different. Some people play 2, some people play 3. I just really want to see Ray. Like, when you see Ray, your win percentage goes up. Sometimes you see too many Rays, and yeah, that can be bad, but your win percentage just goes up so much whenever you have Ray, so I wanted to maximize out on that. Yeah. And plus, also, the extra adding of the card is really good. Yeah. 2 Shark Cannons. This is just for... There's a lot of graveyard decks right now. The combo decks can kind of just kill you, so you need more ways to fight them off. So, and it's also really good in the mirror match. Really important to bring back Kagaris. Anyone who uses Sky Strikers an engine, you can bring back their Kagari to use Kagaris over and over again. 1 multi-roll rip. 1 jamming waves, really good. Outs problematic cards. You can use it to pop your own set stuff. It just has a lot of applications. 1 afterburners. 1 Eagle Boosters. Thought about playing 2 of this, but right now I think it's fine just to play it 1. It's still really important though. You have to play this now. It was really important. I used it 2 or 3 times to recycle back my Kagaris and just other Sky Striker monsters. And with Kagari at 1, it's just really important now. That is it for the Sky Striker spells. Now for the other spells, 3 Called By. I never really liked playing Called By, at least maining it in Sky Striker before when multi-roll was at 3 and Kagari before Kagari got hit, because I felt like it was kind of redundant because you could play through most hand traps anyway. But now it's really important to protect your multi-roll and just be making sure you can play. So for that reason, we're playing 3 of that now. 2 MST. This is actually probably MVP for me today. Like, I used it to pop Mystic Minds in the mirror. I used it to pop a Lost World to win a Dino matchup. And then it also can just pop your own stuff. I needed either an Engage or a Ray to win a game earlier, and then I drew Melifo's Fusion, so I popped it with MST, drew it, and drew into my Engage to be able to push for a game that turn. 2 Mystic Minds. This is the unfair part of the deck now. Sadly, I think this is like necessary because sometimes you literally just need to sit on this to wait to get your engine going and send it with either multi-roll or your other field spell or something. But really broken one of the few games today. Foolish Goods engine. This is just really, really good. I have a side deck card too that kind of works with this well. This is good for sending Engage or just sending Melifos, gets extra spells engraved, just serves a lot of different purposes. Our one-ofs, we have a lot of them now. Reinforcement, Terraforming Upstart, 39 card deck, an extra copy of Ray, and then just an extra copy of Field Spell and a free spell engrave. Last one-of spell, Double or Nothing. Didn't actually use this today to kill anybody. I probably should have in my first game of the first round, but I was able to just win that game anyway, so it didn't really matter that much. I might cut this package all together just for more versatility. And then 2 impermanents. I would play a third one if I had a third one, but this was still good. I saw it just enough. It's really good when you play against Thunder players to be able to bait negates and negate their Colossus and stuff. I didn't see Thunder today at all, but it was still really good. So that's it for the main deck. It's exactly 40 cards. Extra deck, 3 Suzuku, This is the most important Link monster now, with Kagari being at 1. Managing Shizuku and when to actually use it to add stuff is really important. In the mirror match I had today, my opponent burned through his Link monster's roll really fast, and while I played conservative, and then eventually I was able to build out grind him because of that reason. 3 Hayate. Hayate is really good. It's good for time. It's good for sending engage when you haven't drawn into it. Just really good. Adds extra spells to grave. Sometimes I'll just attack and mill off a card in my deck that I just don't want to draw when it gets into like top decking scenarios. 2 Kaina. I like having 2, mostly because like a lot of times you really just need to protect yourself until you can get your engine going, and once you get your engine going, you win most of those games. So I like having the double Kaina, because sometimes I'll even just normal summon out Ray and sit on Ray if I have good back row set already, and then do her tag out during my opponent's turn for Kaina to stop an attack. And then also just I have the Ray engraved then, so you can get to block a lot of attacks that way. 1 Kagari, it's at 1. Really good. We recycle it all the time whenever we can. Hita, this is for recycling Ray, and then also just linking up into bigger Link things. 1 Nightmare Phoenix, just popping back row. Nightmare Unicorn, just a bigger Link monster that's got versatility and can spin back cards. Boral Sword, just to kill our opponent, and then the Utopic double package. I'll probably cut these just to have more space in the extra deck. Like, most of the time I'm just gonna kill them with this if I'm not just outgrinding them anyway, so this seems a little bit redundant sometimes. So that's it for that. And then side deck, pretty boring side deck. I didn't use much of it. Artifact Lancia. I sided this in one time against Mech Knights, actually, and it won me that match, which was pretty good. 2 Spear Mode. I didn't side these in at all today, but in theory it's really good. We got 2 Pankratops and then 1 of the Field Spell. So the idea behind this is when I side in Pankratops, I actually then have 5 Pankratops in deck, because I have 2 Foolish Burial Goods. Well, 4, I guess. 2 Foolish Burial Goods to send this, and then just the regular 2 Pankratops, which came up one time when I sided it in. 2 Twin Twisters, just extra back row removal for decks like Altergeist, the Mirror, True Draco. I really hate playing against True Draco, so I have a lot of hate for them. 2 Typhoons, same thing, back row decks. It's also really good against Pendulums because I can activate it from hand and blow up their scales. And then last 3 was Summon Limit. I only sided this in one time. I'll probably change this out for something a little bit better, but the game I did use it was pretty good. It slowed the game down enough to where I could come back. And that is it.
Pretty good. So you've been playing Striker for a long time.
Yeah.
How do you think it is after this latest hit?
It's definitely more fragile now. Like with multi-roll being down to 1, because I always would play 3 multi-roll. Like a lot of people played 2 before it got hit, but I played 3 just because like I wanted to see as much as possible. I wanted to pop things with it, so my spells couldn't be responded to. Like I wanted to use it to pop my field spell to be able to. That's I think the biggest thing actually is not being able to have it to pop your field spell to get the Ray, because it's just 2 less ways to get the Ray then, and Ray's just so important. But I mean, I think this deck's still good. You just have to be really smart when you play it now and not burn out of all your resources and play a lot more conservative. Like there will be many turns where my first turn is just Shizuku 2 set and I'm searching and engage. But as long as I play my 2 back row sets, let's say it's like Shark Cannon and Permanents, you just have to play smart. As long as you can get through that next turn without dying and then get your engine going, it's fine.
And what did you play against today?
Round 1 I played against what did I play against? Zombies. Played against Zombies round 1. Won that 2-0. The next round I played against Mech Knights. I believe I won against that one 2-1. And then in the third round I played against Dinosaurs. Won that one 2-0, and then the last one 2-0 as well.
Awesome. Pretty good.
Which was Sky Striker, sorry.
Pretty good. Any shout-outs you want to make?
Shout outs to Mr. Marcus behind the camera.
Hey.
Shout outs to Team Shuffles. shout out again to Marcus, because he was the one who convinced me to play MST in the main and also Ghost Ogre, which both were really, really helpful today.
So good.
Yes.
All right, perfect. Well, congrats on your win, bud.
Thank you.